Well, we're always looking for efficient ways to get around, right? Well, this is no Segway and it's not a skateboard. We'll show you one of the latest personal transportation devices on the radar. Plus, welcome back. Well, we have a new segment we're launching today called Tech This Out, and I'm joined now by tech expert Kenny Eliason, and he's going to talk to us about the growing popularity of personal transportation devices and how it can be practical for the everyday consumer. And it's so good to have you with us.
Thanks for letting me be on.
I am excited about this segment, and I switched to my flats just in case because he brought an example of one of these devices.
I got a little toy that we'll show in a second.
Yeah, so tell us about this growing popularity.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's been this recent insurgence of personal transportation devices. People are trying to figure out faster ways to move around downtown, especially in the higher population areas where you have appointments, you know, a mile or two away. It's a quick way to get from point A to point B. It's really cool.
And it's not like a Segway where you have to like lug that around. This is actually, you can pick it up.
No,
How heavy is this?
It's actually pretty heavy. These are the little balance boards, but these are kind of the new thing. They're the mini Segways almost. They aren't actually made by Segway, but they're a close competitor to it. So.
And what are the top 3 picks? Because I know for consumers it could be very overwhelming for them to choose, and especially if you want to invest in something like that.
For sure, yeah. They're actually semi-affordable compared to the Segways that were $6,000. They've all come down to around the $500, $400 range. One of the most popular is the Acton rocket skates. Those were actually on Shark Tank a couple weeks ago.
Is that what we're looking at right now?
Yep, that's what we're looking at on the screen right now. They are really cool. They actually are controlled by your iPhone, so you can control the speed. You hold your phone in your hand and you drive all over the place. They're pretty slick. Then you got the electric unicycle, which I myself am a personal fan of. I can ride a real unicycle, so the electric one sounds even cooler.
Oh yeah, look at that.
The learning curve on that one's a little bit harder than most because obviously it's on one wheel, but it does have anti-tilt and everything else to make it a little bit easier and allow for the beginner to be able to do it. And these are the balance boards that we've got here today. They don't really have a name. Hoverboards, a lot of people call them smart balance boards. They got all kinds of different stuff. It's 2 wheels, put 2 feet on the pads. It's controlled by your weight, so you can actually move back and forth. You control it by tilting your feet forward or backwards.
And I already tried this and I almost fell, so I'm going to let the expert. Can you get on that and show how that works?
So you can see it's pretty slick. You can go around in circles. You can do all kinds of good stuff. So. They're
Is it battery operated?
Relatively easy. Yeah, so on a 2-hour charge, you can get about 2 hours of ride time, although in our experience of using them for the past 3 months, they last a lot longer, so it's actually pretty cool.
And it gets you way quicker. And I've seen people, travel on these too. So
I use it all the time.
Yeah, if I run into you on the street, we'll see you on this. Okay, so we look forward to having you come in and bring in the latest tech gadgets and kind of explain to us, do all the research for us so that it's easier for you, our viewers at home, to make a decision.
We got some cool stuff. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Look forward to having you on the show later on. Okay, thanks, Kenny. And still to come, the